You don't know we a baller. No matter which sport we a play. Coulda football or basketball. You don't know we a baller. No matter which sport we a play.
YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy O'Shane, back with the Halftime TV. Let's catch up, man. Let's catch up on what's going on in the sports world. Helmets. Antonio Brown filed twice for grievance. Got denied. It is what it is, Antonio Brown. I understand. Comfort is very important as an athlete. You want to be as comfortable as possible. I get it, but it's over and done with. Move on and let's see what you can do to help the Oakland Raiders, or they're about to be the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm not going to get used to that. Big Ben came out and said, he was sorry for how he went about the situation with him and Antonio Brown. And then Antonio Brown came back and said, bro, we was never friends, yada, yada, yada. So I don't know what to take from that, but they should move on. The relationship is over and done with. Separate teams. Move on. Go up. Let's get it over with. Move on. The Cleveland Browns, they got my boy, OBJ, from my Giants. I want to curse, but I'm not. I'm very excited about these Cleveland Browns. Very excited to see. On one hand, I want to see Odell Beckham do great. On the other hand, I want to see the Browns do bad because I'm a Giants fan. I love OBJ, but I really think the Cleveland Browns are going to be a juggernaut. I don't think it's just hype. I honestly feel like this team is going to be a juggernaut. Their offense, ridiculous. Their defense is average, maybe a little bit above average, but they're a very well-rounded team. So watch out for the Cleveland Browns. Everyone is saying it's all hype until it looks good on paper, but to me, I feel it's one of those things where you have OBJ over here and you got Landry over here. Who are you gonna double team? You can't double team both of them. So it's just gonna give that offense more freedom, more opportunity for Baker Mayfield to have fun with the ball, as long as that O-line holds up and give him a good 2 to 3 seconds to protect, and he gets that ball out. It should be fireworks in Cleveland this year. Let's see what happens with that. My New York Giants, let's talk about them for a little bit. Not much to say. A lot of people want to see Daniel Jones start. I think it might come a little bit later on in the season if the Giants, start out like 0-5 or something of a sort. Then he might start, down the line. But let's see what happens with the Giants to start out this season. Saquon Barkley, man, I'm going to be praying for you, boy, because they're going to be running you to death. Golden Tate out for the first 4 games, suspended. We just lost a wide receiver, I think for the year or for a couple of months. Crazy out there, man. But every other team seems to be the same. The Chiefs still seem the same. The Patriots, they just got back Josh Gordon. That's going to be a big weapon for Tom Brady. Who else is out there? Down in Miami, I don't know what the Dolphins are doing. They got rid of Tannehill, and now they have Rosen, and they got Fitzpatrick. I don't know what they're doing down there. James Winston, I don't know what he's doing. Hopefully he can get his stuff together and start playing like the quarterback that everybody anticipated him to be. It's been a couple of years now. It's time for him to get it together. Jacksonville getting Nick Foles. That's interesting also. But the biggest news obviously is Andrew Luck retiring at a very young age, 29. It's crazy, but you know, a lot of people tend to forget that these athletes, they're human first before they're athletes. You know, so for him to retire is not really a big surprise, but you know, it's still shocking to a lot of people because he's young. But at the end of the day, he's still human. He's gonna go through adversity. He's gonna be broken down, and he's gonna need to be built back up. So maybe he's not done for good, but he just needed this time away from the game to mentally, you know, clear his mind and get back fully physically healthy. But the mental part to me is the most important part, because if you're not mentally there, then you're not going to give it your all, you know. And he doesn't want to be a distraction, so that I respect that on his behalf. He didn't want to be a distraction for the team, so he said, let me retire, get out the way, and let the team move forward without me. I don't think he's done for good. Like I said, I feel he might come back. He might come back this year, or he might wait until next year, take a whole year off, and come back. Same thing again with Gronk. Same thing. I don't think he's done. I feel he's going to do the same thing. Take a year off, get his body fully healed, and come back. Because you know you get that itch when you're an athlete. You want to play. You want to play. You want to be out there. So I understand. But the NFL is back. Let's see what's going to happen. You know, I'm excited about this season. I don't know why, but I haven't been this excited about football in a long time. So let's see what happened. Oh, Colin Kaepernick came out with a little video showing that he's still working out, showing, you know, when the opportunity knocks on the door, he's ready. So hopefully he get a chance, because there's plenty of quarterbacks out there that shouldn't be starting, that has starting position, but he's ready. Jay-Z signed a deal with the NFL. He said he spoke with Cap before he did it. So I post it's your boy O'Sheen here with the Halftime TV. Never peace, always together. Stay blessed.
You don't know we a baller. No matter which sport we a play. Coulda football or basketball. You don't know we a baller. No matter which sport we a play. Coulda football or basketball. You don't know we a baller. Yeah, you don't know.